The iconic Lincoln, a century of luxury and innovation. A review by Morali Edutech. It all started in 1917 when Henry Leland established the Lincoln Motor Company. The company, named in honor of Leland's idol, Abraham Lincoln, initially produced Liberty aircraft engines for government contracts during World War I. Following the war, the production facilities were adapted to create luxury automobiles. In 1922, Ford acquired the company, yet Lincoln maintained its independent operations until approximately 1940. During the 1920s, Lincolns were available with a variety of factory and custom-built bodies, ranging from sporty roadsters to sophisticated open-town cars. The Lincoln chassis was adorned with designs from renowned coach builders of the era, such as Brunn, Derham, Dietrich, Judkins, LeBaron, Locke, and Willoughby. As sales increased, by the mid-1920s, the Lincoln motor car gained international acclaim as one of the foremost luxury vehicles in the world. In 1927, President Calvin Coolidge transitioned from a Pierce Arrow to a new Lincoln vehicle. This marked the brand's introduction to the White House motor pool, and its representation in presidential transport would expand significantly in the following decades. In 1931, the K-Series was launched, followed by the impressive V12-powered KB series in 1932. A smaller companion V12 was available for a short period, and a revamped V12 was introduced in 1935, continuing production until 1940. In response to the declining luxury market, Ford introduced the mid-price Lincoln Zephyr in November 1935, which boasted an aerodynamic design and was powered by a compact V12 engine. President Franklin Roosevelt was known to drive various Ford models, such as a Model A Phaeton and a 1936 Deluxe convertible sedan. However, in 1939, he commissioned a Lincoln Model K for use at the White House. Named the Sunshine Special, this vehicle was customized by Brunn and Company, featuring a 160-inch wheelbase, enlarged rear doors, forward-facing jump seats, and capacity for up to 11 passengers. In 1942, it underwent modifications that included updated front-end styling, armor plating, and bulletproof glass, serving effectively for 11 years. Launched in 1939, the Lincoln Continental was initially a unique design created for Edsel Ford, which garnered significant admiration from his peers, leading to its release as a limited production vehicle. That year, 25 units were manufactured, followed by an additional 400 in 1940, establishing it as a symbol of automotive excellence. In 1940, Lincoln was officially integrated into Ford Motor Company. Henry Ford viewed the acquisition of the Lincoln Motor Company as a personal triumph, given that Leland had previously led a group of investors who had ousted Ford from the Detroit Automobile Company. This acquisition marked a significant milestone for Ford, as the Lincoln brand swiftly established itself as a leading luxury car manufacturer. Interestingly, the primary rival for Lincoln was Cadillac, the first company founded by Henry Leland, which had been acquired by General Motors in 1909. This strategic move was aimed at enhancing Ford's competitiveness against Chrysler's Imperial and General Motors Cadillac offerings. The initial post-war Lincolns, showcasing a fresh design, garnered positive attention but were overshadowed by Cadillac's striking new appearance. This prompted Lincoln's designers to revisit their plans, leading to a significant redesign for the 1952 model year. Shortly thereafter, Lincoln commenced production of its most iconic model, the Continental. Between 1949 and 1960, Lincoln launched several models including the Lincoln Sport, the 5.5-liter Cosmopolitan, Lido, Capri, Custom, Premier, and the two-door luxury coupe Lincoln Continental Mark II series. During his inauguration in 1949, President Harry S. Truman traveled in a Lincoln Cosmopolitan convertible. Subsequently, the White House commissioned a fleet of 9 specially designed 1950 Cosmopolitans, featuring a raised roofline and body armor, along with an additional convertible. These vehicles remained in use throughout the Eisenhower administration, during which President Eisenhower had a plexiglass roof installed on the convertible. Notably, President Kennedy used this same convertible for his inauguration. In 1961, the company underwent a significant transformation with a design that would become one of the most celebrated and impactful designs of the 1960s. While many American auto manufacturers were heavily relying on chrome, Lincoln embraced a philosophy of understated elegance. This innovative design came to be recognized as the Continental look, setting a new standard for design continuity within the brand. In 1961, President Kennedy commissioned a Lincoln convertible to serve as the new presidential limousine, requesting it in a dark blue hue. This vehicle was designated with the Secret Service code name X100. Modifications were made by Hess and Eisenhart, which included extending the wheelbase and incorporating a power rear seat that could elevate by 10 inches for better visibility. The following year, a front end styled after the 1962 model was installed. Unfortunately, this was the vehicle in which JFK was assassinated while traveling through Dallas in November 1963, marking the final occasion a sitting U.S. president was seen in an open car. In 1968, the Continental Mark III emerged as Lincoln's premier vehicle, remaining part of the lineup until the late 1990s and securing its place in history as a favorite among presidents and celebrities. Although production has ended, the Continental's influence persists in Lincoln's current offerings. The Lincoln Town Car made its debut in 1981, and by 2006, it had become the largest American-made vehicle, measuring close to 18 feet. The Lincoln Navigator SUV, which debuted in 1998, undoubtedly stands as the most significant model introduction for the brand in the last 3 decades. In 2002, the Lincoln Luxury Sport was launched, and from 2003 to 2005, the company also developed the mid-sized luxury Lincoln Aviator SUV, setting the stage for the Mark LT, NKX, NKZ, and Navigator models. Today, the Lincoln Motor Company stands as a global brand, having recently expanded its presence with new dealerships in China and is recognized as the luxury division of Ford Motor Company. The current lineup includes 2 sedans, 3 crossovers, 2 SUVs, and 2 limousines. With its blend of performance, luxury features, and sophisticated design, Lincoln has carved out a distinctive identity in the automotive sector, reflecting its foundational values. Thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe to our channel.